Sometimes something beautiful happens in this world.
Pregnant.
Damn! Are you kidding me? I swore I wore protection. I cannot deal with this. I'm gonna get killed. Gosh, so stupid country. So, Miss Johnston, why are you here?
I'm pregnant.
Excuse me? Did you even use any contraceptives? You know, you got many options. You got condoms, cap, contraceptive sponge, and spermicide.
Nope, we didn't use any protection.
My woman, you could have gotten so many STDs. You got bacterial meningitis, chlamydia, gonorrhea, hepatitis A and B, HPV, crabs, yeast infection, genital herpes. Shall I go on? So, Miss Johnston, I've had many patients like you come around, and 52% of the girls that have seen me are younger than 25 and get an abortion. And 20% of those girls are younger than 15 years of age. 1/3 of girls will get pregnant by the age of 20, which is you. Also, 8 out of 10 pregnancies are unintended. Was yours intended? I didn't think so. And 45% of the baby daddies leave. Did yours leave? It left!
So, Dr. Kuba, what are some of the risks since I'm pregnant?
Well, what aren't the risks, young woman? You got premature birth. You can get postpartum depression very easily at your age, and high blood pressure. This won't be a fun journey for you, but you chose your route, not me.
I'll be seeing you soon. Oh, seriously? I have to pay this bill? You're kidding me, right? I did that last week. No, I'm done. No, that's stupid. I don't have enough money to do that anymore. Bottles and diapers. It's too much for me. I just can't anymore, Jace. I love you, but I can't anymore. Okay, Mark, we seriously need to get a better job. Like, it's not paying for anything. I have to pay for all of this stuff right now. I'm the only one supporting our family. What are we gonna do?
I don't know. Beats me. All I want is my life to be better. And just, you know, if we can, we'll just go on welfare. And that's not even enough. We'll just put them into adoption. Because I'm not giving up my dream. Now. So, come on. I don't have any time for this. I need to go to the pool. Okay. Okay, let's go change your diaper, Jace. Come on.
Oh, Mark, hurry up. We have to go pay the bills at the bank. Let's go.
Wait. Holy crap. Calm down.
Why aren't you eating? You want the bottle? Oops. Bottle? Oopsies. Oopsies. It's okay. So as you can see, being a teen parent is not as easy as it seems.
And that's why I went to investigate firsthand and talk to a teen mom myself. Hey, my name's Bernadette Cooper and I'm going to be interviewing Emily Carver. Okay, so Emily, how old were you when you became pregnant?
I was 19 years old.
What were the main hardships of being a teen mom?
Even though I was 19, I was nowhere near mature enough because there were problems I had with Evelyn's dad, and even though he was 20 and I was 19, we were not old enough to figure them out together, and I wound up having to do it by myself. So being a teen and being a mom alone, really hard.
How did your financial situation change when you knew you were pregnant?
Well, before I was working full-time, and money didn't really have anywhere to go, so I just spent it on whatever. And then once I found out I was pregnant, literally terrified to spend any money. I just all went in the bank because you never know exactly how expensive a kid's gonna be.
What were your thoughts when you realized you had to give birth?
I was nauseous every day, and it wasn't just because of morning sickness. I was terrified. I asked everybody I knew who had a kid so many questions, and even then I wasn't satisfied and I was still scared. I'd ask my doctor every day to calm me down until she finally told me to stop calling her. And it was terrifying. It was like waking up after a nightmare and there still being a nightmare and you can't get away from it because you don't know what to expect with your first kid. You literally don't know what's going to happen. And they always say it's different for everyone, which is supposed to calm you down, but it's not really calming because if you talk to somebody who had a good time giving birth and yours isn't going to be the same, you're like, oh, what? Am I going to die? So it's terrifying.
What are some of your tips in dealing with parenthood?
Well, the first tip I have was kind of passed to me, and I've passed on to a couple people, was when you first have your baby, if the baby's crying and you've just fed it, you've just cleaned it, it's warm, it's dry and everything, just to let the baby cry, because it's good to exercise their lungs that way, and sometimes the baby just needs to cry. And if you overstress about why the kid's crying, you'll stress yourself out, and it's just a mess. And another good tip of advice, which I just kind of decided on my own what to do with Evelyn, who's my daughter, just as a way to raise her, is even though I was young when I had her, and I was like, oh, cool, I'm going to have like a little baby, and I'm young, and it's going to be fun, I didn't want to be her friend. I wanted to be her mom, and I didn't want her to think I was her friend. I wanted her to think I was her mom, so I decided to be strict when it came to rules, and we have fun, but I'm her mom, and that's my biggest tip, is don't ever try to be your kid's best friend like before you are their mom or their parent.
Ow! No! I was so bummed about the other night.